Hello and welcome back to my channel and another update video. It's been a little while since I made an update video because I've actually been busy working on the layout and I kept wanting to get that one more thing done, that one more thing done, that one more thing done before I made a video. But as you can already see, I've done stuff. So I'll go around and show you some of the things I've done and some of the new things I've acquired and see what you all think. Right out the gate here, you see I got my second ZW. Right now, this thing only controls this third loop in the middle, but when I get busy and wire up the constant voltage switches and accessories and whatnot, it'll get more on it. I've also picked up 4 of these. Since the whistle button don't work on these, I looked it up and I discovered you can wire these up in parallel or tandem, or however the heck you say it, and to control whistle and one bell. So that should fix my solution. I got these held down with double-sided tape. Yeah, I still need to wire them up. The things I wanted to do, I haven't done, like wire up the constant voltage. That was my big thing I wanted to get done, and I've done everything else. But see, I've got buildings on the station. Well, 3 platforms and 2 153s. I had to fix one of the 153s. I don't know which one, and I need to get new light bulbs for them. Because that one, it has light bulbs, they work, but the collaring's not coming off of them, and that one don't have any. As well as I need some of that wire to wire them up. I've also got a Rico station I've been working on off and on, and I don't know if it's just mine or all of them, but it doesn't seem to really want to go together. It is an older kit, so it could just be warped with time, but it doesn't seem like it really wants to go together all that well, and I decided to paint it, and I'm just not enjoying the process. So I basically just set it aside until I get motivated to mess with it again. You can see over there I got a cop and hobo car. That really works really well. I had one of those before, but I never hooked it up because I didn't really care. And second, I got another shelf in. That was a pain in the butt. I thought I measured the same distance all the way down vertically from the layout, and I was wrong. I come down here. I have a yellow floodlight tower. I do not know if this is an original floodlight tower or not. If somebody, if it was faked a long time ago because the paint on it's old and chipping. But I'm suspicious and suspect it probably is. It ain't wired up. A respray because there's no continuity for the ground between top and bottom. And my solution to that was to simply run a wire to the ground, and the person who gets it after me can fix it properly if they want to, but I didn't want to mess with those tabs. But I think that's going to go right there. I've also gone through and replaced all those lights on the O22s with LED lights, so I don't have to worry about my covers melting. Yard boss sets up there. I also got that Santa Fe SD18 Allegheny set. And I've been playing Tetris, moving stuff around, as you might be able to tell. But Texas Special, move the other set there. And I don't know if you notice or can see, but I also got a gray Lehigh Valley caboose to go with my Trainmaster. I've bid on 3 of those in the last couple months. The first one I wasn't actually prepared for how much they could actually go for in good condition, because I wasn't really paying attention. I hadn't really priced them out first, but yeah, I wasn't really prepared for how much they could go for in good condition. The second one I bid on the auction actually ended with showing my bid as the high bid, and as I was waiting for it to update, I got the email where I lost. So I got sniped by a sniper so quick that eBay didn't even register it. But luckily, I guess it was good. I guess it was lucky for me, as aggravating as it was at the time, because a week later I bid on that one and won it, which is in much better shape. So it all worked out in the end. So yeah, I also picked up those Williams PAs. They are the older Crown edition, so no horn, and the dummy unit squeaks like you wouldn't believe, like nails on a chalkboard. I really need to take it apart and see if I can work some grease in there. I tried oiling it, but it didn't do much. But you don't notice it when all the trains are running, but when it's just running by itself, it's horrible. I also got milk car finally. I want the older one because that's the one my dad had with the aluminum doors. And also got the I don't know the model number offhand, but the Conrail SD60M. That's a replacement. I used to have one of those back in the day, and I'm pretty sure my original one was probably the very last Lionel locomotive I bought. I could be wrong, but that was right at the end of my original collection before I got rid of everything. And it was the only diesel I had with sound, and I did not realize that the trapdoor for the battery is right there, because my old one didn't come with instructions, so I had to hold. Back then I was too scared to take it apart, I guess. And that one runs good, but I kind of slacked off on that one because I didn't feel like taking the motors apart. I didn't know where my Allen key was to oil it on top of the motor armature. So all I did was grease the gears, and because I didn't oil it. I mean, it's almost 30 years old, I think. It makes unhappy motor noises. So I need to take it apart and actually oil the motors up. I also got some flyers. I didn't remember what Atlantic I had. I knew it was either a 302 AC or just a 302. Looking back, I think it was a plastic 302 with a tin tender, because I can vividly, sorry I can't speak, remember thinking it was weird that it had a plastic body and a tin plate tender, so it could be a mix match, but I don't remember. But I got both of those back in February, and one needed all the wheels cleaned up and the other in a good service, and the other one had a broken wire, but they both run pretty good. I tested them, and my 290 did not. I had to completely rewire it. You give it power and it would cycle the reversing unit, but it wouldn't actually go anywhere. And I figured the wires were bad, because they looked like the original wires. You could see the screws were, heads of the screws were damaged where somebody's had the E unit out. Somebody must have, reversing unit, somebody must have swapped it out at some point. And I don't know if, because the wires looked original, I don't know if there's a different wiring layout for different locomotives, but I rewired the wires one at a time. I took the outer cover off and rewired them one at a time, and it did the same thing. And then I looked at the wiring diagram, and it was just completely wired up backwards. So after I fixed that, it took right off. So that was a roller coaster of emotion. A couple new 00 locomotives up there, but I can't remember which ones I had last time. I think that one's new. That one's, I'm pretty sure, is definitely new. And I'm pretty sure that one's new. I don't know if any other ones are new from, oh, that's new too. I don't know if there's any more. But yeah, I got Pick those up, and in here I've actually made real progress. I got my little shelving extensions added. And first, I think it looked really good. Got a nice little viewing spot right there, right there. With the lights off, you get a really nice shadow box effect. But I've started stacking up locomotives. I don't know if I showed this last time or not, but I also got a lot of the track laid out, at least this bit. From here to there, all this is good to go, but I need to wait until I'll build the bench work before I can figure out the rest of the track work. But it's ready. It's about ready to start laying foam down anyway. But so I think that is about it. So these got the midnight freight. A couple more sets down there. I can't tell. I also fixed the front coupler. I don't know if you noticed that in the video where with it running, but it was missing the front coupler. So I did fix that on the 8010. But I don't really know if I've done much more. Well, I guess let's run some trains.